Welcome to college basketball, presented by Farmers Insurance. Get time now for the starting lineups, presented by Farmers Insurance. A lot of new faces on this board for just the second ever meeting between these schools. The only other time they played was 40 years ago. Lionel Richie had the top song in the land of
Minnesota. You've got to keep them off the glass as they come crashing in. And you got to push this fast break.
Jalen Crocker Johnson with the first rebound, and 23-1, 8 minutes into the game. So they have proven they can start quick. And here is a quick shot, a basket, and a foul by Cade Tyson. Tyson McDaniels of Alcorn State, and Cade Tyson completes the. And then Jalen Crocker Johnson lines up the game's first three. Cade Tyson the rebound, and this time Willis will bury it from deep. They lost at Florida State in their opener, and also went down to South Alabama on Thursday nights. In transition, Chauncey Willis now with 5 points in the early go. And the rebound pulled down by Rob Viola. Alcorn State still looking to get on the board. Meantime, the Gophers just feasting here.
These fast breaks.
Asama driving. Isaac.
Basically have 2 point guards on the court together.
6 to shoot. A fade away. Shot comes up short by Jameel Morris. And Jalen Crocker Johnson laying it up and in. Those were jobs he had interviewed for in the past and didn't get. All three as Asama lays it up and in. The basket and the foul for Isaac.
Lesson out of that, he didn't burn bridges, right? He didn't start bad-mouthing and hiring committees. They fund their basketball program. Their kids get an opportunity to play in these great arenas.
Jeremy Ellis had a big block, and it goes out and stays with the Gophers here to lead a program. Trying to take it inside, and Shane Lancaster draws the foul.
Lancaster gotten to know some real estate agents over the years, hasn't he?
So, team committing the foul. So, Viola at the free throw line. Missed an entire season 2 years ago because of an injury, but then went to.
Led the Mountain West in rebounding. So, he has a Big Ten body and he knows how to play the angles.
And Jameel Morris hits the first jump shot of the game. 3 coming up. Off the mark, Viola taking it back up, and he will head back to the free throw line. And it has to be particularly frustrating for Alcorn State, and he said they probably would have won over South Alabama had they not given up some rebounds. Turned it over 7 times here, and trailed by 16. Chauncey Willis in the air for Jalen Crocker Johnson. Almost a no-look pass. Johnson on the cut, gets it blocked, and Wolves will go at it from Stamford Bridge. The Premier League. Jalen Crocker Johnson extending this. Rob Viola with his first personal foul, and Amari Hamilton on the roster. Awesome.
On the floor, they're handling this pressure with ease.
Already 20 rebounds for the Golden Gophers. Viola just so easy underneath. And Reynolds running in the corner for Tyson. Cade Tyson again. And this time he earns a trip to the free state last year. Played for the Tar Heels in Chapel Hill, but only ever drastic perspective for what he had to face in making the best player after that before coming to Minnesota.
Well, that's why you can't pay attention to those rankings. You have to go with your instincts and pick the best players. I think I was cool flex set right there. He just can't get it out of his system.
3 to shoot. Langston Reynolds fouled on the 3-point shot. A transfer from Northern Colorado. Had a battle of 2 teams in the top 15, Arizona and UCLA on Friday. Many times in the English Premier League, they'll say a game starts at lunchtime for these players.
No question. Every coach handles it differently. They obviously did not shoot around. You got to get your guys up. They sure needed that three to fall.
Alcorn State is located, which is Lorman, Mississippi, in the southwestern.
Our 5 teams, the first thing to go is your rebounding, right? You kind of forget the play. And that's the free throw discrepancy. Minnesota right now, over 20 rebounds and another easy bucket.
Chauncey Willis on the back door. Meanwhile, it is Williams at the free throw. Just getting run out of the gym here in this first half. How do you stay mentally?
The focus has to be on defensive rebounding. So put yourself in a stance, stay to get into that NCAA tournament, especially with an at-large. They played a fun style of basketball. They sold out the arena most nights. He recruited.
That lost their top 5 scorers from last season. 13 new. A clean slate in every way possible, but he has already.
First of all, it's just getting the kids that you want to show up, right? You get a guy who commits to you, then all of a sudden another program offers him more money, and then you're always in.
Shot clock in single digits. Bobby Durkin sizes up the 3, and he hits his first of the. Not comparing, just saying there's a history there.
I was here last year for the T-Wolves game against Curry. Well, he was must-see.
Here's Osama. Willis wide open. He received the challenge at good time for you. Harvest is over. I mean, now you can settle into basketball. Don't have to worry about the day job, right?
That's exactly right. Had good crops in Iowa, corn and soybeans.
I guess Instagram was being formed.
Dennis Rodman, they probably don't even know. Played against Vashawn Leonard, man. He broke my heart several nights on this court.
Personal foul here. But as I mentioned, executive coach that has deep ties to the program. Of course, Ben Johnson was also.
Sit on their thought and keep them from launching, or you're just going to give up too many offensive rebounds. The Super Bowl of swine shows. I don't think it's going on anymore just recently, but holds that follow through.
First miss on the day. Jess, we waited 40 years for the rematch. The anticipation reaching a feat.
It's a glass, but it doesn't work against a team with this much talent typically. So it's a hard decision to make. Do you play the way we want to play during the regular season, or do we adjust?
30-point game, 2 minutes gone by second half. Jalen Proctor Johnson left open. Sizing up a 3, and he buries it. Comes from a basketball family as well. He's got it in the DNA. His older brother, Tony. January. And that was basically just shy of a shot clock violation. It allows Minnesota to get out and run, and just so easy.
Program, but you talk about a loyal fan. It's incredible.
1949 is when it all started.
Same seats. She lived in Iowa for 8 years. Her husband was a Lutheran pastor. Came back to Marshall, Minnesota. She goes, I remember coming. You wear the uniform with pride. It's a great opportunity. The kids still love to compete. But I just have been very impressed with the backcourt of Minnesota, Willis and Osama. Had to have him come with him. His defense has been fantastic, his toughness, his leadership, and I love the ability. There's another sweet pass from the big, but
Michigan, second team all-conference, led the conference in scoring last year. Was the game-high score in a loss to South Alabama on Thursday when he poured in 25, including 7 3-pointers.
Because he flops, play on. Langston's a tough physical guard, and with the other 2 speedsters, they can really mix up and run some fun action with this bump off so that they can catch the ball and have an advantage offensively. Isaiah Stevens was
at the free throw line here for Alcorn State. And Minnesota team, the way they screen, the way they cut, the constant movement, and it becomes a battle of attrition as Viola lays it up and in. That your guys get
rightly. I took a visit there, almost committed to them. It's you got to watch that game. They got a good defense. There's a nice play.
Some of the others that are new to this Minnesota program, and as they get incorporated here. It's kind of a microcosm of college basketball, assimilating quickly. And just as you know, there's a difference between
a lot of threes. They've got the point guard play, and the toughness of number 5 is going to win them a lot of games.
Kate Tyson with the offensive rebound and the stick back.
No, you just take your beatings early in the season on the road. Let's see if Langston can get into the paint and do some. Oh!
I would say that's a good two-way player.
I really like his game. His toughness, a little sloppy right there, but he's going to be a handful.
That's laid up and in by Omar.
Package, NFL.
Rob Viola wide open underneath. For Minnesota here. And laid up and in here. Up against when we come to Minnesota and all of these other prestigious schools. But if that will toughen us up, if that will condition us to be ready for those 3 critical games in our by that point, Minnesota will have played 12 games at home by comparison.
Right. It's a lot of time on the road. And there's coach.
The weekend. Head coach Jake Wharton was asking me yesterday. He says, hey, you got any restaurant recommendations in Minneapolis?
Coming off of screens, and he just showed us something there. You take the rip, you take it down, and you throw it down.
There's Bobby Durkin with the easy lay-in. Yeah, Land. And the basket and the foul for Jameel Morris. Got up with the shot clock winding down. Davion Williams on the miss. And now Kate Tyson staring down the corner 3, and he jars it. Jess, if you are the Golden Gophers, you've been leading all the way. It hasn't been close. I mean, from the opening seconds, this has been a blowout. What do you...
Truck up here today because I thought the weather was going to be a little shaky. And I'm interviewing Nico, and Michelle Traversy comes in and rebukes. Yeah, again, we talked off the top. I believe this is the best.
It's not his first rodeo.
Right.
To finish off the barn theme here today at Williams Arena. And there's a 3.
On the road, on the stage, and put this one behind you and get ready to go play another great team.
Langston Reynolds, the scoop position. A minute left to go here in the Twin Cities. It's a good aggressive offensive rebound by Calamise.
What I'm gonna have to talk to my agent. I'm not sure why I was not assigned to that game. I need to stay in the Midwest. I'm a Big Ten guy. Well, it's been fun, partner. Great job. It's good to see you again. We got a great season ahead of us on Peacock, and the Big Ten just going to be fantastic.
Victory as the Gophers improved to 2-0 with a 95-50 win over Alcorn State.
Yeah, start. They didn't mess around. No hero ball. Just playing the right way. The fans appreciate it. Tremendous start for Minnesota.
Basketball Hall of Fame tip-off with South Florida taking on George Washington, then Virginia Tech against Providence here on Peacock.